Good morning, students. I'm Lauren Davis,
I'm Michele Baber.
and we are back from illness, back from vacation, back and ready to recap the rest of this NOLA trip for Real Housewives of Orange County.
No. I just need a minute. I
Are
have
you
to tell
okay?
you something. I don't even know where to start. They're
Okay.
very distressing to me. I think they triggered me a lot.
My what?
Your sleeves.
Oh,
Brittany's not okay right now. She's not. She had the poop in the house. Here's the thing.
mm-hmm.
I saw on peoplemagazine.com,
Mm-hmm.
they just dropped an app. But they were like, fans are worried about Britney because her house was a mess and there was like dog poop. And I
Mm-hmm.
looked at the pictures, I couldn't find it. And
It's
so,
like a Where's Waldo
yeah, but like
situation. Where's the
where's
dog shit?
Britney's brain? Oh.
Yeah.
But also, like, where was the dog shit and where was the mess? And I'm a very clean person, so I feel like I have like like an eye for
Yeah.
dog shit.
Yeah. Yeah, any kind of mess, much less fecal matter. You can just
Yeah,
but maybe it's like how they used to find, like, Easter eggs, that was, like, her in her
oh,
Instagram trying to communicate with them,
ki
and then
and like
so it's like they're really used to
and that's what
decoding.
Taylor Swift does too. She's always
Yes.
dropping Easter eggs and, like, she's, like,
Right.
hinting at her next album with,
And I
like
wouldn't be surprised if, Secret Life of a Showgirl, we see a little dog shit in the corner of the picture because it seems almost like Britney Spears' Lucky inspired. So she
yeah.
gave a little, like, tip of the hat, a little nod.
It's a
It's a
nod
little
to a nod to our '90s showgirl.
yes. I
Uh,
wouldn't I wouldn't be
oh,
I
we wouldn't
wouldn't be
be
surprised.
I
You
wouldn't be
color me
surprised
color
if
me
Taylor's
unsurprised.
color me that Taylor Swift,
Thinking.
she's
Yep.
always think she's like, "You know what? Britney's gonna have dog shit soon,
She's
but
got
I got."
her finger on the
She's got
pulse.
her finger on the pulse. Okay, let's talk about,
Magical surrealism. Okay,
OCDs.
speaking of magical, surrealism,
I had a breakdown, but it's okay.
we're back in it. Okay, so, last week speaking of breakdowns, last week on the OC, the recap we didn't cover, they've been a NOLA, but probably the most important part is the end dinner,
Yes.
which,
Dun, dun, dun.
dun, dun,
Dun,
dun.
dun, dun. Speaking of dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, so that this was, obviously what all the news that we've heard about the season so
Where
far,
I
like,
get my
before,
news.
were yeah, all the People magazine, people.com, People the app stories were about, Tamra posting a story that she's done. She apparently left the cast trip in NOLA, and finally we got to see where it all
Where it all
happened.
began in NOLA, where she said it was happening when she sold the story to People magazine.
Right, right,
He
right.
doesn't have a paywall.
Yep. So that's your new Daily Mail.
Yeah, that's, I'll tell you that, guys, I'll tell you that for free, just like
Mhm.
People
Just
magazine.
like People magazine. They do it for the people.
They do it for
Anyway, so
people.
so it's they're confronting well, actually Tamara is supposed to be really pushing this storyline, but she has gone full Denise Richards upside down jacket at this
Bravo,
dinner.
bravo, fucking bravo. No, because
Bravo.
Denise was giving us Lucille Ball humor.
I mean, she's more, but she definitely Tamara pulled some of Denise's lines from
She
that
did,
dinner.
but
She was
nobody
half-lidded saying, "I don't know what is
I don't
it.
know
Do
that
you know
but
what is it? I don't know what is it."
but Denise talking to herself, oh, that was pretty
Tamara
iconic.
was not as camp.
She wasn't as
Like,
camp, and there were no
no.
waiters being like, "Oh my god,
Tamara Judge is
just
fucked up.
fucked up."
No.
There she actually didn't have she didn't stick around long enough to have the upside down jacket, and someone asked her, like, I think
Right.
"Is it upside down? Don't do this."
Don't do this, please
Don't
don't
do
do
this.
this, and
Don't do
it's, like,
this.
different because, like, it's Beverly Hills, so there wasn't, like, really anything happening at that dinner besides, like, Denise, but it's like, "Tamra, you're the one who's supposed to be, like, confronting Katie and, like, taking on Jen and showing the photo, like, you are missing all of your
All of it,
cues
yeah,
because you're, like, in a
on
stupor."
Xanax. Yeah,
Yeah.
she talked about that. She was on, this her last supper, if you will. She's on Xanax and she's been drinking. It looks like glasses, like, full pints of vodka or something.
Yes, and the flashback, she's like, she only I mean, Jen calls her out on it. She's like, what is going," like, when
What's going
Jen is dog walking Tamra, that it's
Woof,
like
woof.
Tamra's
Yeah,
half in the
like,
bag,
when
yeah.
Jen is, like,
She's just like, "What's going
alert
on? Is
and
this Xanax?"
aware, and she's like,
Yeah.
This isn't the lady that I've stolen all of my personality from.
Yes,
This isn't the
yeah.
girl that I know.
I don't even recognize
I don't
you.
recognize
I'm
you."
ashamed to be your single white female
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
now.
you've made me look stupid.
So yeah, so it's like, and Katie, we even get like, Katie's,
A
hilarious
A
denials.
coaching Katie
Yeah.
moment.
Yes, it's like no one can even pay attention to Katie being like, "Oh my
Oh my
god,
god.
I did not tell Kiki Monique
I can't
about
with
the roofies.
I'm
I
just
didn't." No one
I
can even pay
can't
attention.
handle any of this. But Tamara's eye not opening is, like, the most
Yeah,
it's like that, like,
baby
when you have,
doll.
like, a baby doll, like, a
Yeah.
baby doll that's, like or, like, a
Uh,
stroke someone with a stroke.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's what she honestly, that's what she was trying to make excuses a lot of the season.
At
She
first,
should
I
have been
thought it
like,
was,
it
like,
was
she
something
had bad
neurological.
Botox or she had neurological Lyme.
Yeah.
Stop me if you think you've heard this one before, folks.
Yeah.
That's the Wayback Machine, but
It's so funny that even Gina is finally like,
even
"Okay,
Gina.
Tamara, like, get out of here." She's like,
It's like, "This is
"You're
my
like,
dinner.
this is
You're
my dinner, and now
sloshed.
I'm having to push your storylines, like, get out of here.
Get outta here. You get outta here.
You get out of
Get
here."
outta here.
She's like,
Shut
"You're
the
being an
fuck up.
asshole,"
You're being an asshole. You're sloshed.
and Tamara's like, "I'm the asshole. I'm the
I'm not
asshole."
the asshole. You don't even know. Oh, she needed Vicky to fake
Reel
cancer or
her in.
something.
That's
Yeah.
what's tough though too, is like,
She's
so
all
Heather actually
alone.
is trying to help her. She, like, follows her to the elevator and she's like, "You don't even know what it's," we see her,
Heather
like, running down the flights, the staff exit and
I
stuff.
know, but it's like, at least when she did it in Bali, it was funny, she took her shoes off. She had a little
Yes,
more, like,
running
get
through
up
the
and go.
resort.
I think she was on
Yeah.
a different type of pill because she was running down the corridors of
Yes.
Bali and being like, "You'll never
Fleeing.
see my fucking face again!"
That's what's so crazy is, like, that time they were
So
all like, they were all ganging up on Tamara, like,
yeah.
Lizzie, it was, like, her one real Huntress moment, and she was, like, being like, "Tamara, you're the pot stirrer, you're the cause of it all,"
You're
and, like, Tamara,
insecure.
this
Yeah.
wasn't even going like, it's like, yeah, she's being hit by, like, Jen, Tamara, or Jen, Gretchen, and Katie all at the same time, but it's like, that's
This
like
is, like, 3rd
those are,
straight.
like,
Like,
the
what are we
wimps.
doing? You're
Yes,
the
you can handle
star.
it. This is, like, 1 Tamara versus 3 friends of, like,
Oh,
the I would put the odds on Tamra anytime. It's like one of those, YouTube videos of,
she
like, who
stopped
would win.
believing in herself.
Yeah,
It's
she's
like
lost her confidence. She's got the yips,
yeah, she's
the
got a
bitch
case of the
yips.
yips.
Mhm.
Much like we're trying to be more like Travis Kelsey, Jason Kelsey type of podcast. So it's like when you just see somebody playing football that's past
Mhm.
their prime a little bit.
And it
It's how
sucks.
it
This was
sucks.
so, like, this whole
It's so
episode was supposed to be,
this was supposed to be
this
her
whole thing,
moment.
this is all, like, they've given her, like, on a
They've given her
platter. Her only
everything.
opposition is so stupid. They've gotten caught for lying and saying she is, like, drugging people. So
Ugh.
it's like she looks like the
She
good
then
guy,
she
and she
just
can't
drugged
even do it.
herself.
She just drugged herself. Exactly. Exactly. It's like, oh, you hate to see it,
You hate
This
to see it
this
unless it's Katie.
unless it's Kate, then I
Then you
love to
love to
see
see
it. Give me
it.
more, I say.
Give me more,
Give
give
me
me
more.
more, give me more. I wanna be bad.
So Tamra, we see her in the back of, her car that she's
She's in
taking
the car, we're
crying,
Uber, we're at that okay,
tries to get Shannon to come into her
she's doing
hotel.
also, like, selfie like, she's posting on Instagram, like, "I quit the show," like, "Oh, I'm in the
Yes,
cab, I quit the show. I'm at the airport terminal, I've quit the show.
with
I've arrived
stickers
at
that
my
say, like,
gate."
"Mental health is health" on her, like, and ignoring
I'm
all of
flying
Heather's call
I
texts,
know,
like
and also Heather was mad at her because Heather tried giving her some of her gumbo, and she got mad about that.
yeah. It's
Yeah.
like, you really don't
"You don't
like.
want any of my ya gumbo?"
It is interesting to me, though, that, like,
I
Heather
want
was still reaching out she was like, "I'll come to your hotel room without cameras," and Tamara's like, "No, only
no.
Shannon," basically,
Oh, yeah,
because
moaning Myrtle.
and
Shannon's like,
it's
"This isn't a bathroom, I don't know what to do."
because, like, she and Shannon, they were actual friends, and
Mm.
Heather is more like the one they keep on the payroll to try to, like, make
She's the
sure Tamara
fixer.
doesn't leave.
She's the
Yeah, she's like the
fixer.
fixer, and they
And Shannon's the cooler.
and Shannon's the cooler. Yes, she's the one who walks up to the table and suddenly no one's getting laid. No one's getting lucky.
No, she's like, I have a colonic stuck in my asshole."
Like how William H. Macy did in that movie, The Cooler.
The
That was
classic.
the classic.
A tale of oldest time.
Anyway, for whatever reason, which I think a lot of the ones we theorized about earlier, that Tamara just like, wanted it to be about her for a change, just clocked out. She just didn't want to do her job that day.
We've all been there,
We've
folks.
all been there.
Mm.
Almost didn't do this podcast. Let's
I
be
know,
honest.
I almost had I did have a Britney breakdown, but my hair is still here.
Yes, we're on the other side of it. Dog shit averted. Anyway, so then speaking of dog shit, Shannon is so hungover this next morning. Like,
Oh my
Emily comes into her
god.
room.
It's
She's
like
the one who's half
noon.
lidded now. Yeah. At
Ugh,
like
Shannon.
11.
A classic Shannon stumble.
Classic. Yes. And then like the storyline is they're all like, going to the gator
You're going to the
farm.
gator farm, which
Um,
I didn't we see this on Vanderpump Rules?
I'm
We
over,
already saw this, and it was better on VPR.
again, it's
I
like we're getting
told you I'm so
lazy
sad
with
I've
the
been
like
rewatching I've rewatched Vanderpump Rules season 6 2 times in a row now.
wow.
Yeah.
See, you're grieving Jackson your own way.
No, but this is the robbed season. We were robbed.
We're rubbed.
We were robbed.
So Gina is now having to not only do her she should be grateful though. It's like, oh, she's pissed. She's like,
But she
doesn't
can't
get
do
her stupid gator
logistics.
plot.
Ugh.
Like, so she's having to push Tamara's plot. She's like, actually, I call at 4 a.m. I called that reputable journalist to
Oh my
verify the
god,
Kiki
yeah,
Monique
okay, what
story.
what are we
Like,
doing? What is Woodward and Bernstein? No.
no, it's production being like, okay, so Tamara's gone, but we need you to keep this storyline going. And Gina's like, oh, Jesus Christ, I'm hosting the
Ugh.
trip. Isn't that enough? And they're like, yeah, Gina, because
Yeah,
you
Gina,
don't
okay.
do anything. So
Yeah, no,
the
no,
least
we're
you can
gonna
do is
take you
pitch hit. Like,
oh my god, she can't even do that.
so anyway, so yeah, confirmed that. And then Shannon, so they get on the gator boat and Shannon's calling and she's like, oh, I'm, on my way.
I'm
I
gonna
just
be
a
a few
little
minutes I'm gonna be
late.
5 minutes late, but then she's, I think, 20 or 30 minutes late, which, by the way, like, that's late, but, like,
Not that late.
that's
And
not
there's,
that late, and it's not like they were, like, going on, like, it wasn't like an important thing, that
yeah,
they had to be there for, like, they were looking at alligators, they're not going
who gives a
anywhere. Who
shit?
gives a
Yeah.
shit? You're going on a fucking I would be like, "I don't wanna go because I don't wanna do something like that. When we go to Florida next month, we're not doing
Oh,
shit like
fuck
that."
no. Who
Ugh,
no.
first of all, you have to go to a different part of the town.
Yeah. But I think it's yeah,
I don't
first of
wanna
all,
go to
yeah,
a di
there
First
will
of all,
not be
I'm not
I'm not going
going
to
to a
that part
different
of
I'm
the
not
town
going
of
to that part
Florida.
of town of Florida,
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, we're not
okay?
going to, the
I'm not going
Glades.
south of Boca, I'll tell you that right now.
Hell no. I'm not even
Mm-mm.
going to West Palm.
Oh,
Yeah.
mm, there's a bridge that connects the 2. I'm not
Mm.
doing that.
No, it's a bridge too far,
It's a
is
bridge
what
too
Michelle
far. It's a
says.
bridge to the Everglades. I don't want
Um,
to go on an airboat. Are you crazy? Can you imagine if we went
no.
on one, Lauren, how sick we would be? How nauseous?
Oh my god, we'd
The
have to really
nausea,
get
ugh.
Dramamine out of our
And we'd have to
minds.
I'd probably vomit on an alligator and then get sued by PETA.
Yeah,
Not into it.
not
Anyway,
into it.
Shannon shows up. 20
She's
minutes late.
staggering up in her
She's wearing,
stiletto
like, 10 inch
boots.
heels, it's crazy.
Somehow
And
they have, like, 20 minutes of
of
footage
her
of her
like, they
trying to
just
put
have,
on
like, all
face
this footage of
false
yeah,
eyelashes.
her eyelash, she's like, "Oh god, my glue. My glue. My glue." Her Uber driver's like, "What?"
And then
She's
Gina
like,
is, like, mad at her because
yeah,
she's like,
"How
"What? It's
dare
giving you an
you?"
anxiety." And Shannon's like, "Well, I had an anxiety attack."
Yeah,
She
she's like, "I've
always
been
is
having
gonna one-up
anxiety
you.
attacks since I was arrested."
Don't even try to go get in a crazy off with Shannon or, like, a woe is me off. You know that she is always going to
I
story
know, but
top you,
also, like,
girly.
Gina acting like it's, like, the biggest like, she's late to, like, the Gator tour. Like, it's not like she was late to your wedding
It's so
or
dumb.
your bat mitzvah like Mary
I mean,
Cosby
they're all really actually just mad that, like, Tamra's not here to do her
to
shit
fix
stirring
it.
job. And really, I was mad too because it's like they're on the boat, they're, like, talking about how alligators are deadbeat dads, and then it's like everyone just silently kind of looks at Gretchen and looks at, like, where Tamra would be and the bad
Oh
jokes
my
she would
god.
make about it, and it's like, "Ugh, missed
Can we
opportunity,
talk about
Tamra."
okay, listen, it bothered me 20 years ago when Gretchen did it. I forgot about it. In this episode, she reminded me. She doesn't know how to say the word something.
Yeah.
She says
She has, like,
something.
that Utah accent.
Something.
Something. Yeah.
Something.
Something.
Also, why is she wearing, like, fake Chanel suits everywhere?
And fake Chanel
Ugh,
gloves.
it's like okay. I don't know if you'll know this reference, Lauren, but, like, the episode of The Simpsons when Marge goes
Marge
to the
wears her
thrift
Chanel suit.
Chanel suit.
I thought you were gonna say something about fashion. I was like, I will not know. But then it was The
It
Simpsons.
was
I was
about
like,
The
yeah, of course I know
Simpsons
The Simpsons.
I change, suits, well, less than Marge Simpson does. There's that bitch lit in that episode. Guys, it
Yeah.
was from 40 years ago,
Mhm.
and it
But they
still
remember
holds
that was
up.
like still the golden years of The Simpsons.
Yeah, now
Anyways,
I told you this season of I feel like season 19 of OC is season 19 of The Simpsons.
yeah, and that
We
still
need
going
Conan.
strong,
We
it's,
need Conan back
hasn't
as a
fully
writer. He was that
I'm enjoying this. I don't know. I thought this was a great. I mean, like last episode, the end was really good, and then we're about to get into like the meat and potatoes of this episode once we get past this Gator bullshit.
I know.
So then they go to the Bourbon House, and okay, for some reason, the Anti-Tamra Task Force, like the Gretchen, Jenn, and Katie, have you noticed they start dressing the same in every
I can't
scene?
handle it.
They're all wearing white fur coats this
It's a
scene.
lot.
It's
I
like
don't yeah, it's a
we all have
lot.
to be triplets to come
Yeah,
after
that and
Tamra.
like Shannon also wearing stilettos. Like everyone's losing their mind. Gina trying to, figure out how to be a producer on the show. It's like this is fucked up.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
Tamra, but I kind of like the way that Tamra leaving made it threw everything a little off kilter, because this season has been very like going through the motions a little bit, and this at least kind of made
Yeah, I like when
everything a
it
little
feels off
weird and
kilter. It's like
off.
when you're watching a movie and you see it like Dutch angles.
Right, exactly. Or when you're looking at Britney Spears' Instagram story and you see dog shit, you're
Dutch
like,
angles.
something's
Oh,
a little,
something's
yeah, dog shit angles.
dog
Yeah,
shit angles.
that's cinema.
That's cinema.
So then, Gina now has to give the news to the cast that she talked to the reputable journalist, and they did,
But she doesn't name the journalist, just that they're very reputable, but they
it's clearly
talk to
like
some
a producer who, like, this lunch was probably on camera, and the producer was
that was
like, "Yeah,
not
that
somebody
was what
working for,
happened."
like, the New York Times, guys.
No, no, it was like the story producer.
Ugh.
And then he said 15 minutes, it was Alex Baskin, like 100%, let's be real. And he said 15 minutes into lunch, Katie brought up the story about the naked wasted night. Gretchen said she was roofied and went to the hospital. And then
Mm.
Gretchen is still like
She's still
being so weird.
wishy-washy.
She's being so weird about it.
She's
She's
like,
like,
"I didn't
well, that doesn't sound
did
like
you
a
say"
reputable
and I think
journalist.
somebody asked her, like, "Did you say hospital?" And she was like, "Yeah, I did, but maybe, like yeah, I did, but, like, that I went maybe the next day or that I should have gone." Like,
Yeah.
so
She
she's
clearly did.
clearly
The fact that
lying.
Gina is like, I mean, this is like, of course we don't have Tamra to bust this, so it's like Gina
Yeah.
doesn't care that much, but she's like, that's such a weird thing to be like. Well, like Katie said that you said that Tamra roofied you, and I'm
You and
hearing
you
this
had to
from
go
the
to the
journalist.
hospital and they
And
did a
Gretchen
drug
goes, and the
drug
the fact that
test.
Gretchen's response was, I don't know if that's a real journalist. It's like, wait, what about the other stuff? Like,
Also,
that
like,
doesn't weird you out?
why
Like
are we talking about this 17 years
yeah.
later?
Well,
Like,
because
if
it's
you were
Gretchen.
roofied and all of these things, which, by the way, like, a trigger warning, um,
Yeah.
sorry, like, they first of all, they probably should have given you a trigger warning when they were talking so much about roofies, 1, but 2, like, if this happened, and I'm not doubting it or whatever, but it's like, why is it happening now?
Yeah, it's so
And, like, why would you want to come back
bizarre.
on the show if someone did that to you, right?
Yeah. I mean, now that we're talking
As
about
a
it, this
friend
I
of.
do have, like, a little bit of a theory, but let's wait and get into it when we get there. So anyway, so then, yeah, Gina's kind of weirded out that Gretchen's like, "Okay, well, like, if you don't give a shit and aren't mad at Katie, this is all, like, really
Oh my
weird." And then
god,
Katie
yeah.
goes, "It didn't happen.
It didn't
Sorry.
happen,
I'm just
sorry.
gonna stick by that. What do you
Yeah,
want? My blood?"
yeah.
Oh,
Also,
shit, I so hard,
Jen
I
knows
just yanked my headphones out at
Jen
my
Jen
memories
knows
of
the truth. I don't know why she's not saying anything, but I'm not gonna say anything because I'm tired.
yeah, and Gina's like, "Well, let's just, like, call her. Let's just, set it straight, call
Yeah,
her." And then Jen's like, "Yeah, call her,
call her,
Katie." And
and
then
then Katie's
Katie
like,
keeps going, and
"Oh."
rolling her eyes. Oh, boy.
Okay,
Like
do you also notice that Katie is the only one that has not changed outfits during confessionals? She's had the same outfit during
yeah.
every confessional. I've never seen that in Housewives history.
I think it's because I don't know,
She's
I wonder if
tired.
tired. Well, it makes me just think that they got all of her footage and then, like, now the ladies maybe won't shoot with
She
her,
you know,
so they didn't need additional footage.
she's dead after a few sentences,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah. So you just gotta recharge your battery, they just leave
Mhm,
her there overnight, let her repower, and then they
mhm.
turn the lights back on and she,
She's
does the
back.
rest. So then, Katie oh, yeah, so then Gina's like, "Okay, try to think back and remember, Katie. Like, like, think, oh,
Remember,
did, Gretchen
remember.
maybe did I say something to Kiki Monique? Did I say the word roofie, hospital? Do you remember any of this?" And Katie's like, pretending to think back.
Ooh, I
Oh,
don't know. I followed this one guy in the with my car and went to jail. Is that what we're talking about? I don't know. Matt,
that I don't know.
I don't know. Why are you
Uh,
guys always attacking me?
and then we finally get
What did
the
I
real
say?
tea, which is Gretchen, Jen, and then, Katie
Okay,
and Matt and, like, all of their
they
husbands
went
and
to they were
Ryan,
at what, Mastro's?
they went to Mastro's. And, Jen says and Gretchen, like, it came up,
It just
this,
came up
naked
naturally in
wasted, but
conversation.
Gretchen just said that yeah, it just naturally and she happened to mention that 17 years ago after Tamara got her naked wasted on camera that
She went
she
to
felt sick
the
the next day. Nothing
hospital
about
and
hospital, nothing like that. And then Katie says Gretchen said that night she got sick, went to the hospital the next day, and they found
they
drugs in
found
her
drugs in her
system.
system. And yeah, Katie's like, "I don't know why Jen's not saying anything.
I don't know why she's
I
not
don't know
protecting her.
why. I don't know."
But Gretchen is kind of protecting Katie right now. She's like, "What? You guys are just making this stuff up about Katie saying this because you want me to hate her or
Yeah,
whatever."
and,
It's like
by the way, why
she's
would
still
I
got
hate
this
Katie? Like, I
inflecting.
get it, everyone thinks that she's lied about a million things, and there's something very strange and mysterious about her,
And
but
that she tells bad stuff to
Tamara was mean to
journalists.
me.
But Tamara was mean to me, and that's all I care
Yeah, that's all I
about.
care about. Tamara's not
And
even here.
and then, like, really, like, they kind of have to break the fourth wall where Gina and Emily are like, "Okay, this is your storyline, so if you don't want to do it, let's
Yeah.
just drop it and we'll eat oysters or whatever,"
Yeah, they're like, "I don't know. I don't know.
I
I
don't know.
don't know. I
Whatever.
don't know. I don't know."
Yep.
Yeah. What are we
Um,
doing here?
what are
Making
we doing
tea? I don't
here?
know.
I don't know.
I don't
I don't
know.
know.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
I genuinely don't know, Michelle. But
I
again, I've
don't
got some
know.
theories. We'll get into 'em.
New
So then we're
Orleans is
back
a
to
beautiful
hmm,
place, so
beautiful
I wanna go
place,
back,
beautiful
yeah.
gowns. So then we're back to like the humanizing Tamra
Mhm.
storyline, and Tamra has like a therapist who
Ugh.
whose, like, face is, like, it's so funny to see her try to, like, do active listening and emotes, but she's, a Bravo therapist, so she's pulled pretty tight to
Yeah,
do
so she's
any of
like, "I
that.
don't know, you have autism?"
It's all, like, her eyes flashing when Tamara tells her stuff to try to look empathetic. She's like, "Mm,
The pills have
let me
eyes.
blink 3 times in support," you know?
Yeah, no, that's Katie's therapist.
Yes.
"Do this,
Do
Katie."
this. Yeah, it's more of her, like, handler, her trainer. So then the therapist is like, "So you get, triggered when you drink," and Tamara's like, I'm so scared of rejection, I just can't help it, it's scared of abandon," it's a Tamara, like, abandonment storyline, like we've seen it a million times. Tamara has the yips, she's so chicken because she got torn apart so hard that she just blew her golden opportunity to rip both Gretchen, Katie, and Jenn new buttholes in NOLA. And it's sad to
Mhm.
see even Heather meets her for lunch and is like trying to pull her back into her storyline, like trying to be like, Gretchen
Do
lied badly
something.
about it. Like, don't you remember you were there when Gretchen was lying about it? And Tamara's like, oh yeah, she was kind of weird about it, where she did mention, like, at first she was like, what? I had no idea that anyone would be talking about that. And then she was like, oh, I do think I might have mentioned that I did go to the hospital because I felt a little funny. And Tamara's like, yeah, that's all really weird. But Heather, don't you understand? My friend has brain cancer. And Heather's like, okay, whatever. This bitch
Okay,
is
I know.
worthless. Like, whatever.
Not that
Like,
we're like, but it's sad. The shit with Teddy is sad, and I do feel for Tamra for that. But also, if you felt that way, why would you even go on this trip?
and as Teddi herself says in the podcast footage we hear, Teddi says, no one likes a quitter.
Mhm.
This is like, just because, Tamra has people's sympathy on her side for once, that doesn't mean stop being the vicious bitch we all know who she is, and the reality TV professional who cares more about getting a storyline and making her cast members look like shit than she does about any of her relationships. Don't just abandon that. That's who you are, and that's what Teddi wants for
That's
you,
what Teddy wants
Tamra.
for
Get
you.
in the game.
Yes, my god, she's awful.
And then, like, really, like, even Heather is like, she's like, she's not hearing anything I'm saying right now. She's in a very dark, sad place, and she wants to do this dark, sad storyline. So
Yeah.
we'll just move on and make a joke about how we want to fuck the waiter or whatever. Who didn't sign a release? We only see the back of his head.
He wasn't even that attractive, but everyone's
What?
like, "Do you wanna fuck him like me?" And Heather's like, "Yeah, let's just
Sure,
go
why
with
not?
this for
Whatever.
sure. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll
let me
yes and this."
pantomime eating some
Mhm,
tiramisu and
mhm,
finish out the
mhm.
scene.
Oh, yeah, that was so strange, like, "Can I have a water and a tiramisu?" It's like, "What's going on, guys?
What's going on?
What's going
What's going
on?
on? What is this? The
What
room?
what are we doing?"
Yeah.
I don't know.
Bizarre. I always think of that scene in The Room where, it's Tommy Wiseau and he goes into a coffee shop and 4 people ahead of him, of course, because it's The Room, you see all this, like, boring stuff in movies that you would never see. 4 people order a water bottle and a cheesecake, and then it's his turn in line. It's like,
Yeah.
"Hi, they're like, "Oh, hi, Mark. Oh,
"Oh,
hi, I'll
hi
have a water and a
oh"
cheesecake."
yeah.
Then,
"Oh, hi, Heather. Oh,
"Oh,
hi,
hi,
Heather."
Heather. I'll have a tiramisu and a water."
Oh my god, the fact that they weren't just throwing a football back and forth,
Yeah,
amazing.
amazing. Okay, so speaking of people trying to seem like normal
Trying to be
humans living in a
stars.
simulation. Yeah. So Matt, I love how the Matt scenes, like, they're trying to make, him making her martinis is like a motif, and, like,
Yeah.
she's like,
She's like,
"Oh,
"Nobody
Matt,
makes
thank
a
you for
better
one of your
martini."
famous
Yeah,
martinis."
and she says that to her son, who's, like, 5. He's
Yeah.
like,
It's
"What?"
like, "What?"
Yeah. She's like, "You
And
don't even know how good this is, kid." He's like, "I
it's
know,
like,
I
"I
am
what?"
5."
And Matt's like, "So, tell me how the conversation from the trip ended, my dear wife." And he's like, "Oh,
Oh, that whole thing,
Gina
ugh.
confirmed with the reporter the Kiki Monique stuff," and Matt's like, "Okay, and?" Like, he's really coaching her through. And Katie's like, "Well," now she's like, "Oh, actually, I'm gonna turn
Well.
the tables on him. He's trying to help me, but I'm gonna seem playful too, like I'm questioning him this time."
Mhm.
Well, Matt, when you go back to Mastro's in your mind, do you remember Slade talking about the naked, wasted stuff? And then Matt's like, Yes. He's like, "Now I don't know what we're doing." Like,
Yeah,
are
he's
we
like,
trying
"What
to
are
give
y"
storyline or
Yeah,
I'm confused now.
I know, she wants to be a hypnotist, like, one of those, like, comedy club hypnotists, like, okay,
Oh,
okay.
yeah. You're getting very and you're gonna yeah, every time I say the word syrup,
Yeah,
you're
but
gonna
when
dance like a
she's like,
chicken.
"You're getting very sleepy," she just makes herself
She's like,
fall
"I'm
asleep.
getting very
"I'm
sleepy."
getting sleepy."
So then she's like, "I will ask questions, Matt." And she's like, "And then what did Slade say there?" And then Matt's like, "Listen, not my job."
I know.
He's like,
Slade was saying
"Well,
he
you didn't
can't
make it
afford
up."
dinner.
Yeah, like, what are you talking
They can't pay for
Um,
this.
so then, Katie, tells Matt she's mad that Jen was backing up Gretchen and was
Ugh,
like, "Call her, Katie, call Kiki Monique, call her right now," when they all know what really took place at Mastro's. And then we cut to Jen and Gretchen, who
mhm.
are having the same conversation, but making Katie look bad with Emily, also all wearing matching black dresses. Again, something very dark about
Crazy,
this. Yeah.
yeah.
And then, speaking of dark sartorial choices, we see the talking head of Gretchen in a horrifying "I'm writing a letter to daddy," like, full on baby Jane
Oh my god,
attire,
and her
like, a
hair,
giant pink headband, flipped
flipped
hair,
hair,
like, the Jackie O pink, jacket
but it's
from
Jackie
when
No.
Jackie No, it's all
Jackie No.
very dark, like,
Mhm.
a green ribbon tied around her neck as if when you
Ooh,
untied it, her head
or
would
her
fall
head will
off
fall off.
all spooky ooky dooky and
Mhm.
a clear sign that she's trying to, do her Gretchen thing, be Miss
She
Innocent when
she
clearly she
she
did say
she
this.
said
Just
something.
yeah. And so Katie, they say that Katie said she's going to clear it up with Kiki on camera, but hasn't heard back from Kiki. And then they were like, "Well, we don't trust Katie because she later denied that she was gonna get backed up on camera by Kiki." So basically, like, Katie has lied so many
So much.
times, and then every time she's called like, even when she's admitting to lies with in the next scene she's in, like, she can't even keep track of it, and she's like, "I'm not lying." It's like, "You just said you were lying."
Yeah,
Like,
she's like, "My name's Karen."
she's so lost in the
Yeah,
sauce, dude.
she's so tired. Let her sleep. Go to sleep.
And Matt even says, Katie, why don't you just say you're the liars, not me? Why don't you say that they're the ones lying? Yes, I lied before. I was lying to cover for them. Why is it just you do a different lie in every scene and then just take people's shit?" And Katie's like, "So am I saying what really happened right now? Or should I protect Gretchen?" And the producer's like, "Okay, let's speed it up. Why just
I know, we're
fucking tell us the story."
tired. Yeah.
We're confused. Like,
I'm confused, and honestly, watching this, I'm like, I don't even care who's lying at this point. I'm so tired of this storyline.
yes, yeah. So Slay, I actually am kind of enjoying it just because it does, make me nostalgic for, old
Naked
OC.
wasted?
Not naked wasted, but just like Slade. I love Slade and Gretchen being off camera pulling their shenanigans. So it's like you don't have to see them doing their bullshit, but you do see that they're pieces of shit. It's like
Yeah.
when Vicky and Slade and Gretchen were trying to like get, a fake gay porn made of Eddie
Oh,
to make
yeah.
him bad on the show. It's like that kind of thing where it's like,
Yeah.
okay, no one actually is pulled in and looks bad, but they look like the fools they are,
They look
you
stupid
know?
as hell.
Yeah. So then, Katie admits she's exhausted trying to play
Tired.
cover up for Gretchen, Slade, and Jen, and Slade apparently called Matt the night that the
Mm-mm.
Kiki story came out and told Matt and Katie to hold the line
Yep.
and protect Gretchen.
Yeah.
And then Jen is like, pretty much confirms this when we see her in the next shot, being like, let's just to play devil's advocate. Let's just say, what if Gretchen did tell us that Tamara roofied her and she was
Yeah.
drug tested in the hospital? Let's say that this is right. Well, isn't it still Katie's fault for repeating it? And Emily's like, I mean, I guess. And that's the end of the episode. It's just like, I mean, they all are it's just so funny where it's like, Tamara could have just so easily, slaughtered them all at that one dinner. She could have been like, Katie, you are lying you were like telling the press more stuff as usual. Gretchen, you and Slade, again, lied to make me look bad about something from
Mhm.
17 years ago, like you always do. And Jenn, you jumped on it and conspired because you're still mad that I have your husband's number, except I don't. He's not your husband yet. And that's all allegedly. And I apologize for my slander. You know, she could have just wiped the floor with him all
Yep.
that whole trip, but she instead is
She took
letting them for
selfies at
3
the
matches.
terminal.
Instead, she, yeah, focused too self-absorbed and too scared of fan backlash. And these three are literally tripping over each other's dicks
Yeah, and
and
also,
getting away with it.
if she really cared about fan backlash, she was just at Alexis Bellino's, wedding shower a couple weeks ago. Her wedding to Jim. No, not Jim.
Johnny J.
Johnny J.
Oh, see, she is getting remarried to Jim in our hearts. In
Mhm,
our hearts
according
and
to
minds,
Jim.
according to Jim. They just needed to learn and grow and come back to each other in a more, like, God-honoring
Oh my
fashion,
god.
where Alexis is, like, the power top and Jim is, like, the
Sleepy.
slacker dad bod in Tahiti husband,
Johnny J.
Johnny J. Um, but yeah, so that's the end of the episode. I mean, we need Tamra, girly. I'm
You
so
gotta
sorry
do
about
better.
Teddy, but you gotta clock in, babe. No
We
more
need to
Xanax. Uppers, not downers. We need you
man, I don't
shrill.
I can't do a Xanax, housewife, like, Vicky was on she was famously on Xanax during her Brooks reunion.
But she's so. Vicky is so like her manic energy is such a
Mm,
50 that like still she could take 3 Xanax before the reunion and still be like at a Tamra level, whereas Tamra clearly took more than half a Xanax that she's claiming,
yeah.
and she went full Katie,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
slow blinking, the dead eyes, like
Mhm.
couldn't keep track of the things she was
But she was
saying. It's like you went Katie.
slurring.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
she Katied out,
She
unfortunately.
Katie'd. Katie'd.
And
And
not
not
in a sleigh
tequila Kate.
way.
Not a
Not
tequila
tequila
Katie.
Katie and not in like a flop queen way, you
Yeah.
know?
Just in a
Um,
flop
just in a
way.
flop way. So Tamara,
Flop
get it
house.
together, come back, and then figure this shit out because, no one else in the cast is gonna do it for you.
Yeah. That's my opinion.
And that's my opinion. Okay, we love you guys. We'll get you the next recap of the next episode next. Who I think that this might be the peak of the season, but we're gonna hang in
My
there with
god, yeah, I know,
you.
it's like episode 8. I'm like, "What?"
Yeah. But hey, we're gonna get Kiki Monique finally on camera.
Ugh, God.
Perhaps a Slade Tamra showdown. I mean, really, this season is about will they ever make Katie cry, and will Tamra get her groove back? And I think
Mhm.
both will happen.
I hope
You
well,
know.
yeah, I hope so, and it's like, okay, I read something about Kiki Monique, it's like, she's on Sirius XM, like, she was hired
Oh.
by Andy, so people are like, "Did
Okay.
she
So
want
this is
all this to happen?" So, because she
all
replaced her show on Sirius XM replaced Amy Phillips's show, who left. Remember Amy Phillips? She did all of the
the
in-person
impressions. Yeah.
impressions of the housewives. So people are like,
Oh, so
"Th
this is all an inside job.
this is an
This is
inside job. This is
all.
all Russell Crowe."
Oh my gosh, this is,
Yeah. It's
this
all
is Jet
this
Fuel Can't Melt Still Bams, Kiki
Mhm.
Monique,
Loose
uh,
change indeed.
loose change. Yeah,
Yeah.
the change is all adding
The
up for me
change is
now.
loose for me. The change is
But
loose.
all the more reason where it's like you got Andy working a frame job for you to look good, Tamara. Like you
Mhm.
just have to come in and solve this
Andy
case.
Cohen is basically George Bush staying in the room with the kids finishing the book.
The My Pet Goat as OC is hit
Verdict
by
of
seconds plane.
the one that Tamara caught out of New Orleans.
Yes. Or
Back
4
to
AM
the
flight. Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, well, we're gonna get back on track.
We're
We're
gonna get
gonna
back
our
on
nation's
track.
gonna heal.
We will rebuild.
We will rebuild. Stronger, better than ever.
Yeah,
And we
we will.
are, as always, your first responders.
We
Love you
are
guys.
first. Yeah.